What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So this is where we at now. And the Travis Hunter situation, of course, it's viral. Things like that is going on. Shannon Sharpe that spoke out on it now. We've had other people speak out on it. Of course, you heard from Godfrey, a lot of other content creators, stuff like that. Shout out to them. And the thing of this is yes, this is a huge situation. And like everybody wants this young man to do great and be great and things like that. And especially as men, we see what we see, but this is what needs to be understood. Once upon a time, when your elders actually gave you advice and stuff like that, you were supposed to take it and actually embrace it and use it. But nowadays, our young people are working different in their mind frames and things like that. And they think that they know everything and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that throughout past times that, the children didn't act like they knew it all or stuff like that. But this is a huge situation. This young man is headed for a lot of greatness. He's worked hard to try to achieve what he's achieved so far. He's got the Heisman now. Shout out to him. And yeah, people are just trying to warn him for what we can see. So we're going to see a lot right here. We finna hear from the Fiancé too. She finally spoke out, and she's alone. She's speaking out on her own. So yeah, we got a lot. So let's go here now. We're about to dive off into this, people. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
You brought Brittany Renner in to talk to your players. Mm-hmm. What were you trying to accomplish by bringing her in? This social media influencer.
He keeps it straightforward. Had I had Brittany Renner in a meeting when I was in college, I might be about $15 million more. Richer. The code said, I got more checks in my DMs than Nike. I said, wow.
And
that mean they had her.
And that's serious though. That's serious though. And I remember when Coach Prime brought Brittany to Jackson State and things like that to talk to them. And Travis was there, and both his sons were there. And I'm from the area and things like that. I be in and out, but I'm from that area and stuff like that. And I remember when that situation went down, and of course that went viral as well, if we remember that. And Coach Prime brought her in to kind of spill the beans about how a lot of women will do and with these athletes and stuff like that. And they was strategically, try to manipulate the situation in order to gain their part of what they need for the value of the situation.
Yes.
It's women out there that do their homework. They know everything about y'all because you tell on yourself on the gram and on social. Mm-hmm. So they know how to go get you. And you thinking you conquering it and you ain't, because it's all a plan.
You think you run a game and they run a game on you.
She was unbelievable. And I'm hoping a few guys learn tremendously from her speech.
And obviously, Coach, Travis was not paying the fuck attention, because this is where we at. This is why we're here right now, of dealing with your player. Shout out to Coach Prime. He does a phenomenal job. At the end of the day, he doing what he can, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, man, it's crazy, but this is the truth. This is where we at right here. And Travis is not understanding, and he's maneuvering a certain type of way. And as a young man that I know, he's accomplished a lot, and that mindset that he has accomplished a lot, that gives him a certain level of, thought process. I put it this way, that, leads him to believe like he got a good bead on things. He know what he doing. Like, what I'm saying? Because he didn't accomplish certain things. He got the Heisman Trophy now. He's on top of the world. From his aspect. And I get that. But at the same time, though, too, young man, he need to listen to women is a whole nother fucking planet. Like, we don't say this a lot in the 21st century, that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Those are two totally true aspects of life That's what I grew up with, those old sayings and stuff like that. And it is true. Women think on a whole nother planet than men do. And it's just the reality of shit. So, all right, we about to go here now, and we about to see what the fiance had to say. And we're going to dive off into it. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
All this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not.
Oh, really?
But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't.
Whoa. Hold on. Did I just hear what I thought I heard? Hold on.
Got permission from Travis to say these things.
So you got permission from your boyfriend / fiance, things like that. When we clearly saw in all those videos, you won't even fix this man a plate of food. Well, when y'all was making that video about how these conditions and things like that you were going to put in place, and rules and guidelines and stuff. Well, you don't supposed to be around other people without me, and you're not supposed to do this and do that. And Travis was like, well, I want you to fix me a plate of food when I get home and stuff. This bitch started shuffling the shit. Look it up. She started shuffling. Talking about some plate of food. Man, you all right. But now though, all of a sudden, through some magical power, now you say you ask your man for permission to talk about this situation. Now you getting permission. Oh, now you're submitting. Oh, okay, my bad then. I thought it was something else. I'm sorry. You and your partner. Okay.
Because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew.
Here come the shame, guilt, insults, and the need to be right. So you mean to tell me 2 months, right? So he got rid of the other chick in 2 months of him DMing you. And okay, so why haven't this other with all this stuff that's hitting the fan right now? With all this stuff that's hitting the fan, why hadn't the ex-girlfriend come out and said something about it? That she was Travis Hunter's ex-girlfriend. I mean, okay, because this is the first time we're hearing this, right? Come on now. This is the first time we're hearing this because she's talking solo right now. This is the first time we're hearing that Travis, quote unquote, had a girlfriend while DMing her at that time. So she left him on red for 2 months. And, all of a sudden, he didn't have a girlfriend no more. So now she decided to deal with it. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to get an understanding. All right.
He had a partner, so I exited the message, partner, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do.
Listen, look, I'm sorry that I got it. Yes, that partner shit irks the hell out of me. I didn't grow up in a household where none of the men and women talked about each other like that. A partner, they was husband and wife growing up in my house. I don't know nothing about that partner shit. That shit is outlandish to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, yeah, you're my helpmeet, and I'm your husband.
Home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated look the same.
Okay, listen, look, When women talk about they don't have a type, that's a damn lie. Everybody has a type. Everybody has a physical type, a person that they could see themselves being with. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why some people, when they shoot their shot at their type, they don't get their type sometimes, because at the end of the day, though, their type may not be, they may not, like you back, because you may not be their type. So, and it is what it is. And we all know, all across the internet, been said for a while, women do have a preference of what they want, what they like, you know what I'm saying? Certain height, cash, all the type of stuff. We know the rhetoric. So, you know what I'm saying? To sit here and talk about she don't have a certain type, because I guarantee you, though, she's not going to deal with some dude that's fucking living in his mama's basement, no job, no ambition, no no nothing, and talking about, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a type, I don't have a preference. I did lies. Every woman has a type and a preference. So do men. Right.
Same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who's a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis.
Damn.
So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
So she throwing a lot of information out here, people. Now he allegedly has cheated on his ex-girlfriend. So where's the ex-girlfriend at? Why ain't she speaking up? With all this craziness going on, Travis Hunter going viral, she going viral, why ain't the ex-girlfriend speak up about him cheating on her? I'm trying to figure this out. Now all of a sudden he's a cheater. And she's like, I don't like cheaters and I wouldn't deal with cheaters, but okay, you wouldn't deal with cheaters, you don't like cheaters. So what the fuck is you with him for now if he's a cheater? We gotta stop this dumb shit. Open your eyes, man. Travis, man, wow. She done called you a cheater. What? Man, the embarrassment is real out here. This is crazy. Shit.
So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because
okay, if that's the case, there is some footage there somewhere. It was cameras all over the damn stadium. The stadium even had its own cameras built in, and people had phones out, stuff like. So where's that footage?
Security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there. They didn't want no one to storm the field, so they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down, like the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field, and then that I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, like celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families, and then we went to his meet and greet. Had another wonderful event there, That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then...
No, that ain't the case, baby. It's the case of we see what's going on. We see the public embarrassment. And this is the problem right here that I guarantee you this young lady does not understand. And be honest with you, though, especially with the older black men, we've already seen this situation unfold. And at the same time, though, too, we're tired of the shaming language that you're talking about. You're putting a lot of business out here. Now, allegedly, he's a cheater. He cheated on his ex-girlfriend, stuff like that. And you clearly said that, you know, you don't like dealing with cheaters, but all of a sudden now you his fiance. And it's like for logical thinking individuals, that shit don't add up. It don't add up. And this is just the truth.
Bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is
not okay.
Perfect in my eyes. So,
okay.
When his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seat. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants.
Woo! He a grown man now. He can do what he wants. Well, if that's the case, baby, just make sure when he comes home, you make him a sandwich. Just make sure you make him a sandwich. you know, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. The key to a man's soul is through his stomach. That's been, and I know we don't like to use all these. Oh, that's ancient sayings and this and that, and you know, oh my goodness, that's so old, and why are we still going by these standards, and why we still said yes, the way to a man's heart is still through his stomach. If a woman can't actually cook a good meal out of her feminine energy, it's over with. It's over with. And well, I ain't all right. Listen, look, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna say shit about the spaghetti. But at the end of the day, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? We heard what she had to say, things like that. So we're gonna go here now. And yeah, man. We're going to check in and see what Shannon Sharpe had to say, you know what I'm saying, about the situation and things like that. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. It is what it is, people. Yeah, it's crazy, but here we go. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
I should have walked away with it. Internet is in the uproar. Prime having to get Travis' fiance to stand to celebrate his win. Then she was filmed giving him attitude for taking pictures at a scheduled event. Am I supposed to sit here all day?
Oh.
Hunter's relationship with his fiance has been under scrutiny since his college football career took off. Things seem to have gotten people online, with a couple of dead on the IG live where their fiance admitted she wasn't initially attracted to him. Fans took that situation to the next level when they assumed she was annoyed by him in the clip of the interaction between the couple, which led many to believe she wasn't truly in love with him. Guys, everybody I think that's watching this show have probably been on the
Hold on. Yeah, you know, I know I'm gonna get some commercials around this motherfucker. But hey, though, it is what it is here. All right, come on, y'all.
That's told them, young woman or young guy, I don't want you to see that person. And the more they tell you they don't want you to see that person, what do you do?
The more you try to go see him.
Y'all done told a man, now the man went and got a fiance. Y'all keep talking to the man, she's in the commercial. I get it. I get it. You don't want the man to be taken advantage of. Nobody does. And hopefully Coach Prime is able to say, bro, you love this woman. I'm happy for you. But just pretend.
Nah, hopefully Coach Prime told him the stories about what happened between him and Shadar and, you know, his son's mother. Like, you know, and this is what came out when we did the situation when Coach Prime just dodged his ex-wife on the field. When he was walking his boys down the field and his ex-wife came up there, we all saw all this is going viral at the same time between Coach Prime dealing with what he dealt with on the field right then, and also Travis Hunter. All that shit happened at the same goddamn day. All this shit happened at the same day, right there on the field. And, you know, that's the reason why all this shit is coincide right now. Listen, look, yeah, Prime need to tell Travis about what happened to him and about how the turn happens. And the turn of a woman is treacherous. Be honest with you, man, it's downright dangerous when a woman turns on you. Oh my goodness. And you could be treating her good. It's crazy. Let's keep going.
Protect yourself. Protect your wealth down the road. But y'all don't dictate anything. Okay. And the more y'all don't see it, the more, and I get it. Yeah, I would have thought she see everybody else standing. She's still sitting down. I saw Coach Prime was hugging his mom and he asked her to stand up. Maybe she don't know what she don't know. But I just thought that, hey, I see everybody else take their hat off. Hell, I'm going to take my hat off too. I see everybody else stand. I'm going to stand. That's just me, Ocho. And I'm not saying everybody. And sometimes the mistake that we make is that we think everybody sees things as we do.
Yeah.
But guys, y'all got to let the man make his mistakes. He'll figure it out.
No. See, this is where I'm not agreeing with Unc Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm not agreeing. No, this is the problem right here. The thing of this is, even for average men, whatever. The thing of this is when we have these spaces, and it started off, red pill, however you want to put it. It don't matter no more at this point. The thing of this is young men need to listen to the older men, and we're telling them that, we've been through certain scenarios that you're about to go through, especially when you have, elite men telling this young man, listen, look, this is the business right here. We clearly see what's going on. It's not going to get any better. It's not. And, to actually put strategical things in place and stuff like that. Now, at the end of the day, let's be honest with you here. If Travis Hunter was to ask this young lady for a fucking prenup right now, she would get offended. Of course, like most women would in those situations. She would be highly offended and think that she's being disrespected. So, what Sharpe just said, what Shannon just said about the situation is like, well, get some protection and this and that. At the end of the day, though, so you kind of halfway agree with something, but at the same time, though, too, if he was to ask for that shit now, yeah, it'll be a huge problem. So, do you want him to be happy, have the love of his life, or do he need to stand up for himself and think about his future and secure his bag like he's supposed to as a man?
Hopefully sooner than later. But he loves this woman.
Right.
This is not an act.
Yeah.
And y'all not going to, if y'all think y'all talking about the man, he told y'all he does stuff now to tick y'all off. He told you that. So the more y'all try to pull them apart, all it does is drive them closer together. Look, man, to be happy. I know a guy that does the same thing. I ain't gonna let y'all. That's why I have my dog at the dinner table. Y'all ain't finna run ish over here. And guess what? I bought some Lululemon and aloe. That's a size smaller than what I normally get. And I'm gonna wear it. Cause y'all don't run nothing but y'all mouth. Y'all try to run y'all worried about that man relationship, and I guarantee you 75% of you got effed up relationships.
Yeah, matter of fact.
Y'all worried about something. Oh, Joe, I just read a study. A lot of women get divorced only to be involved with a married man.
Right. And what did I say in my last broadcast about this situation? You know what I'm saying? I said that at the end of the day, though, push come to shove, if or when she leave Travis after marriage, things like that, after she strategically to map this stuff out, probably got a couple of kids from him, made sure that everything was secure. At the end of the day, though, she gonna end up with a man that's less than him. They haven't even put in the type of work that he's put in. If she leaves Travis after building a family or trying to build a family, stuff like that, she's not going to get no better man than Travis. And at the end of the day, though, the problem is now, which what she may or may not see right now, is that this shit that went viral, it's all over the internet. We are going to remember this for the future. So 5-10 years from now, when he's in the NFL, he's really Travis Scott out there, you know what I'm saying, Heisman Trophy winner, real talk, and she decides to wake up one day, I'm not happy. Oh, if she decides to wake up one day with that I'm not happy, I mean, we already know what happened to Tom Brady. Come home, Tom. Come on. If you don't come home quick, I'm gonna cheat on you. The whole time she was already chopping up the goddamn trainers, the taekwondo or whatever the fuck you want to call it, instructors, goddamn thing. Come on, people. What is this? All right. But we supposed to just not give warning signs. We supposed to just let them crash out. We supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, this and that. When the signs are clearly, the flags are waving all over the place. It's a huge Chinese red flag parade, and we're just supposed to let Travis just go head on and fly into it. Okay, then, like them drones over the fucking over New Jersey right now. We just supposed to let them fly like that. Okay, all right.
Make it make sense.
We are.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Stop trying to tell people what to do. Guys, I want Travis Hunter to do the best that he possibly can. I want him to be smart. And he's about to come into more money than he ever dreamed of.
That's the point. That's the point, Shannon. That's the point. And she know that too. We really haven't heard anything about her family background or seen her parents or anything like that. We've only seen her. We've seen his mom, stuff like that. We haven't seen her parents or nothing like that. You know, we don't know what type of background she come from. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's, of course, you know, the personal business. But the thing of it is, you know what I'm saying? Does he really know what's going on with her family? I'm curious, but that's between them at the same time, though, too.
More than he ever dreamed of. And I want him to protect himself. But guys.
So how is he going to do that when you're telling him, okay, you know, when you're making blanket statements like you can't tell anybody what to do, then what's the point of sharing wisdom? Hold on here. What's the point of sharing wisdom? I thought that on this planet, if you gain wisdom, you're supposed to share it definitely with your family, definitely with people that you care about, and in other things like that. You're supposed to share the wisdom. I mean, this is how it used to work. I don't, you know, I mean, I get it. Yeah, we're in a different day and time. Okay. But I thought we were supposed to share the wisdom. All right.
Y'all can't try to guilt this man and talk about, oh, we all done been with somebody that initially wasn't attracted to us, whatever the reasons may be.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Let's simmer down. Let's come back down there. Because I'm a sex symbol. You hear me?
Ocho, you are.
Everybody.
But I guarantee you there are some women that if you were not Ocho Cinco, you did not play with the Bengals, you did not make millions. You couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I know that, you know that.
Whoa. Let me finish. Okay, let me finish now.
Right. Yeah, and we're gonna snap it there. We're gonna snap it there. I hope y'all heard it. I'm sorry I got my big ass head up in the camera. But I hope y'all heard that last little bit right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just the truth. It's just the truth, man. You know, no. And a lot of men need to understand that. And Travis do need to too. And these are just the facts. These are just the facts of where his situation is at. I hate it's there, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We heard what Coach Prime said to Shannon Sharpe when Coach Prime had the interview with Shannon. And then now, you know what I'm saying, we heard the girlfriend, she spoke out. But at the same time, too, the damage has already been done. You told the world that, you know what I'm saying, the dude that you're dealing with is initially not your type. And all this all this other stuff is out the window. He wasn't your type. I mean, it's no other way around it. He wasn't a type. So now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, and y'all saw my previous broadcast about this, you know what I'm saying, well, May said so. All of a sudden now he's your type. You know, man, listen, look, this is crazy. But it's facts, though. And this is where we at. This is where we at with this crazy situation, man, and scenario. But hey, listen, look. Hopefully, Travis does, protect himself and things like that. Because listen, look, not only Travis, every athlete or the predominant man or a man, period, needs to protect himself when he has assets or he trying to build himself, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Every man needs to protect himself in the 21st century. I'm sorry, but it's sheeps and wolves out here, and sheeps in wolves clothing and wolves in sheep's clothing. And it's just the facts out here. We're living in that day and time. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say, that, my friends, is the bottom line.